I'm here. I'm alive. Sort of. Kids are great, aren't they? Oh crap. I forgot I had the headset that I'm supposed to be wearing. Oh god, I forget these things. Alright, hold on. Hold on for one more day. Okay, so I left the radio, the pretzel rocks on all night. That's how out of it I've been. Um, oh no, I forgot to do the go live. Go live. I'm live. Sorry I'm late. All right, so oh, so what's going on is my niece is here. They're playing apples to apples, and then they're going to go to an escape room later today, and I am bailing on that because I'm a terrible person, and hopefully no one gets mad at me for that. I just only have so much energy in a day. All right. I've done none of my writs except for one of my main characters, so for a little bit until you guys actually show, I'm going to do a little bit of writting. Writting! Hey, Kick and Bash! Sorry I'm weirdly timed today. I'm honestly surprised I'm able to get on at all. Okay. Get rid of that. Yes, potato is open. I am so sorry this is late. I am just... So we went to my sister's house yesterday for haircuts. Yay, haircuts. But also to see my sister and her family. She has two boys, 12, almost 13, and 15. And she's got a just turned 18-year-old daughter, my niece, who's here. She slept over last night at my parents' house with us. And they're great. But then my sister's niece on the other side came over, and she's 27, and she has two little ones who are like 5 and 7 or something like that. So they're like super little. And then we had the dogs, my mother's little woo-woo that you guys saw the other day, who was very well behaved. But there was also the new dog, the my sister's new dog, who's a couple weeks old, maybe a couple months, and he's not snipped yet. He's not but well behaved yet. He's all full of energy. He's running around like a psycho. He knocks over. He's so big and doesn't know it that he knocks everybody over when he runs up on, jumps on him. So all the little boys are getting knocked over by the dog, and oh my god, it was chaos and a little much for me. I don't know how my sister does it. And then they have a cat, but the cat refuses to come downstairs because she's scared of the dog. And then they have a turtle. The turtle's new. The turtle, I love the fact that the turtle is named Gerald. Gerald the turtle. Hello. And a frog, an albino frog. I don't think they named that one. But the turtle is a funny thing because my sister didn't research turtles and didn't realize that sea turtles get huge. So they bought what they thought would be just a normal box turtle, but they bought a sea turtle, and it's huge. Yes. I would rather a tortoise, honestly. So Gerald is humongous and is getting bigger every day. So now they have to go and buy a new tank for Gerald. And my sister's like, he's gonna live like 30 years. I'm like, nice job there, sis. Good research. But what I said to her is, look, if it ever gets to the point where they don't want Gerald anymore, my husband and I would probably take him and give him a nice home, because we're animal rescuers. That's what we do, right? Also, I love the fact that his name is Gerald. It's such a normal name for an animal. I love it. So yeah, and then the dog's name is Sherman. Oh my lord, every lawn company and their brother is here today. Hope that's not making it impossible to hear anything. But Sherman was named after the tank, and then my idiot tech singing Jackal Inn. And then I had a Sherman who was a cat who passed away. And so it's very confusing to us. My sister's house is just a crazy place. Can you guys hear me all right? Am I all right with sound? And then, so last night, my niece wanted to stay over singing in Jackal Inn. Oh, it's a town! Oh, I love it! Oh, it's a Breton town. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. If you haven't entered, it's a 100K giveaway again today for PCNA or PCEU, !potato. You have to be a follower. It doesn't tell you that when you enter, but you do need to be a follower because it's set that way, and it's really annoying it doesn't say that. So, hello, I'm so sorry I'm late. Yesterday kicked my butt so hard, you just don't know. I love this with the little flowers in front of it. Oh, see? Mushu, my mom's cute dog, is very protective, and the lawn guys are in the yard. And so she has to yell at everyone to let them know, how could you allow this to happen? There are people in the yard. And it's like this droning from all sides. I can't even. Oh my god. But I love this town. Okay, so one of the things I asked Cardi to pass along is what I desperately want is just a square like this that isn't. Oh my god, help me. Now I'm so sorry for this noise, guys. Not the dog, the lawn guys. I want a square. Just a plain square Breton wall like this. That's all I want. Oh, it's a kitty litter box. And I've asked Cardi to pass that along. So I'm hoping, I didn't see what the PTS has, but I'm hoping, oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Aaron. I'm hoping that at some point we're going to get something like that, but I was really hoping. We do! Oh, that's fantastic, Swinks. Then maybe we were listened to. I know I asked for glass too, but it's very likely we're not going to get like glass the way we want it. Hey, that looks perfect. Yay. Hello, I'm a giant, I think I'm Saturn. What am I? Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad. Is it hump day? I don't even know. Let me change myself to something less planety. I'm a flower. I'm a flower. Alright. That's all I hear on all sides. But look at how well Morwa match. Oh wow, that's a great picture right there. With the way the stuff is coming through the trees. Oh my goodness. That is spectacular. Oh, Jupiter. Is it not working? It should work. Hold on. No, people are entering. Try it, Night Raven. Do exclamation point potato again. I didn't see you do it before. I see 4 people entered already. Swankery, Indorel, Tienchi, and Kit Kavash. Yeah, it should be working. Yeah, the lighting is perfect. But look the way they match the colors even. There you go. It gotcha. It gotcha. I love this little town. I'm glad they're listening to us. Oh, great, Ollie. Thank you. I will tell him that. It's not just for me. Um, Actually, believe it or not, that was an arch thing. So I've learned a little more about arch, just to give you guys some understanding. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a little town. It's so precious. A little bit of more understanding that I've received about arch. Arch is not a very social person, even more so than me. Doesn't like interacting with people very much, and so doesn't want to have a I will have much of an interaction with us. So Cardi kind of left with that part of things, but I did get a message from Arch when they added this new feature. Thank you, Nordenheim. Which same to you. The message I got from Arch was that they really want to support the streamers, because the streamers have been some of the nicest people in helping, like Hootums, not just me, who help people with EHT and promote EHT and make everybody feel so nice about it. Oh God, this is all handmade, by the way, with shelves. So this was Arch's way of helping us out. Durganev! Yes, it has. I'm so sorry, guys. My schedule's all over the place. I am not used to children, and they are. My niece is 18, so she's not so bad, but the other ones, oh my God, they're killing me. I thought that's what I saw. Look at this. What a fantastic usage. Okay, I kind of want to buy that thing now. I hope it's not gone. Kids are exhausting. I don't know how parents do it. How the heck do parents put up with it? Honestly, like, it's just amazing to me that parents can deal with it. This one. I gotta get it now. Now that I know it can do that, I need it. Look at this. Alright, so the only thing you may want to consider, Idiot Tech. This is Idiot Tech ID 10TECH. Yeah, oh no. My sister her house is a zoo. But what I really like about this, I hadn't, because I was over it, Meaty. Hey, Svart. Meaty, I was like totally over music boxes. And then I was like, no more music boxes. This is ridiculous. I'm not getting any more. And then this one I was really tempted to, but until I saw it like this, I wasn't going to get it. But the thing is that one other technique that you might want to consider. I don't know if you can do it because of the heights of things, but somebody else used the Sijic book sideways, so it looks like the keys are going up and down randomly. So it looks like it's a player piano, or player organ. That's something you may want to consider if that's. I know. I have a billion of them too. I try to leave one in every house, if possible, but that's fantastic. A great idea. By the way, this is all built up. This is basically, you walk in and they're like, oh no, we don't want to use the downstairs. We want to build stairs going upstairs. Oh, okay, I'll change. I won't be a flower anymore. I will be anti-floral. Oh, this is one I used yesterday that I really like. Look at this fake hair. It's so luscious. So luscious hair. I like them especially when they're decoration. Like the boat one is amazing, especially for toys and whatnot. So this is great. They just decided to do their own thing, and I love it. Wow, look at what they've done here. This is magnificent. when you consider what the inside, and I mean the outside looks like too. That's true. That's a good idea. Beautiful. This is amazing. Tigger Bob! Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if I ever finished talking about Arch, but yes, Arch did that for all streamers. Yes, I know the one you're talking about. I have him. He's hidden. Hi, Takari. He's hidden in my Maris Kiss all by themselves. I know, isn't that great? And then they even made this. All right, I never knew who this person was, but look at this cobbling. Giveaways are a thing. Giveaways are always a thing if possible. And speaking of, I'm very, very bad girl. I have a contest ongoing for Pride that started in June, but it's due the end of the month. With updated dates, here's the link. Now, what's important about this is you can still enter, and there's still plenty of time. And I'm giving away 2 water's edges with crowns, or you can get whatever you want for 6,000 crowns. It doesn't have to be water's edge. It can be anything you like. So whatever you can buy with that amount of crowns. It's like a dueling room or something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Hello! So please enter, and it's not just for LGBTQ plus people to enter. It's anybody can enter. If your CIS is the day is long, enter. I don't care. We're supporting our community, the ones that we love. We're trying to be good to people and care about them and show them how much they are loved and appreciated. Maybe, I don't know. I want to see if I can get down there. So that would be what I suggest. Holy crow, this entire place is that crown only? Because that thing is insane. Look at the size of that. So my suggestion is to enter, says me, no matter what. It can be a house I've seen before. So what I would suggest is, I'm having an exhausting trip. I love my sister's kids, don't get me wrong, but the young ones especially are kicking my ass. Oh, and it's so funny. I have to tell you something. I have to tell you a couple of things that are hilariously funny. I gotta show you my husband's Facebook real quick for something. It's so funny. You know, you forget the kids don't know about the way life is. It's buyable with gold. From where? Oh, so I guess on a trader. All right. I gotta show you this picture. It's hilarious. Albums. I wonder if he separated into albums. Itty bitties. When he was itty bitty. With itty bitty. Sorry about the noise. Good Lord, that noise. It's like a swarm of bees everywhere you go. Give me a second here. Here it is. All right, so my husband is 5 years older than me. So he was born in 1972, right? This is a picture of him when he was, I don't know, 2, 3. And that's his dog at the time. And he's taking a picture of his dog because 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds are very bright. and they get excellent photographs when they're trying to take a picture. So my husband shows this picture to my nephew, who's 15, and my nephew and tells him it's him, and that he's taking a picture of his dog. And my nephew asks, "What kind of phone is that you're using?" He asked him, "What kind of phone is that you're using to take the picture with?" Yes, folks, this is our lives. This is our lives now. The sanity is lacking. I'm like, what kind of what? Oh, and it was so mean. I felt so mean laughing at him, but I couldn't stop. Oh my God. I'm a terrible aunt laughing at my nephew like that, but oh my God. That broke me. This whole place is an inn, too. This is spectacular. This is one of the best builds I've ever seen, genuinely. It's incredible. And you could even get more slots if you wanted. An iPhone -1, an iPhone -2. Oh, kids are so precious. They're so precious, even when they're like not quite all there. But 15, come on, he should know better. This is a kid who studies the Civil War for fun. Look at this. They even have a little punching bag and everything. My goodness, this house keeps here we are. I never would have guessed this is where it ended. That is crazy. This house is spectacular. So good. I don't even know how you planned it out. Like, my brain would not be able to get my head around how you built all this. I mean, Polaroids weren't even out at that time, right? 72? That might have been a 74. I don't even know when Polaroids became a popular thing. When were Polaroid cameras popular? Okay, so they started coming out in 63, but 77 is when they became popular. Yeah, they're saying 77 was the height of its popularity. So maybe they were even popular in 72, but it's possible he might have had a Polaroid, but so yeah. But like, can you believe that they were able to do all that inside and an entire town outside? This is spectacular. I love this house, idiot. I can't believe you call yourself an idiot, too, because this is just so good. Oh, my Lord. It's just so funny. I mean, the funnier one was when my other nephew, how old was he? He is 12, going on 13 very soon. The funnier one was when he asked, I had a picture of my sister and I. So I showed a picture of my sister. Oh, here, let's just go to Shutterbugs. No Vamp Coffins here. It's amazing work. So I I showed him a picture of my sister and I sitting on the front steps of this house, the house I grew up in and the house that my sister grew up in. And he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, I know where that is. That's at Grandma and Grandpa's house." Hello. And he said, yeah. And I said, "Yeah, that's exactly where it is, your Grandma and Grandpa's house." And he says, "Wait, you lived there?" Yes, I lived there. Where do you think I lived? He's like, "But I thought you grew up somewhere else." "I'm your mother's sister. Why would we have grown up in two different houses?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. I just always assumed you lived somewhere else." Okay, kid. Kids are so funny. So this beautiful home is Shutterbugs. We may have seen this before, but it's so lovely, and I don't remember it because I have a memory of a dead dog or dead something. And look at these floor lamps and these lovely couches. It's beautiful. Oh my god, the kids are so funny, and they're not trying to be, and that's the worst part. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you guys. So, oh, your ham is floating. You may want to right click and make sure your ham stops floating. Just so you know, this isn't necessarily anything that the author did. Things move. Things move in these homes, especially if you haven't been in them in a while. They tend to move. Yes. So I was having this conversation with the kid, and he's like, my mom tells me, oh yeah, he likes to devil dance. It is, it's lovely. Oh, okay, I'll take a look at that. But this looks new to me because I don't remember anything. I have a memory of a sieve. And you have a rodentia problem, Shutterbug. You have, okay, does anyone, for any of you I haven't told, I really feel that the back of a jerboa's tail looks like a USB plug. So, you know, you have a USB jerboa if you want one, because look at the tail. It's hollow. It's a USB jerboa. I love it. USB. USB jerboa. Okay, yes. Let me see. So, what I was trying to say is, it is spectacular. It's really well done. I love all the cups. I love everything. So, yes, what happens is that, let me explain it again real quick. So when the database saves things, so let's say your coordinates are like something like this, and I'm making up numbers, so please don't judge. Something like that, right? Those are the exact coordinates you put something at. The database can only save, and I'm making numbers up, so that may not be, they may have more spaces than this, but the database can only save that. That moves the item the next time it loads up, and it's a problem. So things do move based on the fact that the database can't save all the decimals, and you know, it just gets stupid. And if it's rounding up, it will continue to round up and mess things up until everything shifts over slightly. It's very problematic. But that's my understanding of why it has a set number of digits it can save. But yet you can place things in more digits than it can save. Smart, right? Oh, I love that you closed this up. This looks good. Nice bedroom. You can also, if you own this house, you can close this up too. But, oh, so my nephew, the 12-year-old, is big into gaming. And so the seal. Hold on. I gotta change this to something else that's a little less so facile-y. And I can be I'll be matching steampunk. So the kid is like, my mom tells me, oh, so your nephew, he's really into video games. You should go see his setup. So I'm like, okay. And I go up to go see his setup. And my husband's with me. And we've both been gamers since text games, you know, text game dial-up. And I'm like, so what do you play? And he said, well, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't know. I'm like, what? And he's like, and I see on his desktop that he's got some stuff that references Among Us and everything. I haven't seen it yet. And then I'm like, so, you know, I think you're being very sus. And he's just like, his eyes bug out of his head. Like, what? How do you know that word? You said Hall of the Lunar Champion you just did, right? I can't recall which one you did. That you did say. And then he said to me, well, you wouldn't know it, but I play Tarkov. I'm like, what do you mean I wouldn't know it? It's an FPS. Why wouldn't I? It's like PUBG, but with Russia. And he's like, oh, how do you know all this? Dawnshadow, thank you. I'll go there now. What do you think? Why do you... Oh, Japanese house. Japanese tea house. Why would you think that I wouldn't know that? It's just so funny. They just think I'm like 1,000 years old and that I don't know anything. I'm like, there were video games when I grew up too, kiddo. Maybe not as many. Yeah, I know, it's wild. Like, the only reason why I don't do FPS is they make me sick. They give me motion sickness, which still happens to people. I know. I'm old. Jeez. And he's like, well, I don't play ESO. I'm like, no, I know you don't, but I remember when you played Minecraft and you used to build houses. How do you remember that? He's all embarrassed by him. Because I'm your aunt, and I used to, like, watch you play it. Cracks me up. Look at all the cherry blossoms. How beautiful. And these dark elf lights are just perfect for it. Bun bun! Bun bun! Butterfly bushes. Remember when I always say, when you first come in to get a really spectacular initial view, great first impression, it really helps to put the butterfly bushes, which kind of cost some money, up near the front so that you get the butterflies coming out in the first view of the house. So you get this like really impressive butterflies everywhere kind of look. And it really helps to have that as your first impression. So I don't know if you are so sweet, Shutterbug. I appreciate it. I noticed that you did. Oh, I know, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. But what are you gonna do? I mean, I try to get them to understand things, but, you know, kids have a limited amount of interest. And to be fair, I didn't have an interest until I was much, much older. Yes, it's true. I love the fern. And look, they're not growing out of nothing. They've got like a ground underneath them placed, and look at the way that everything is lifted up slightly so that it all stands out. The rock landscaping has it so that it's elevated. This is really smart. I hope Night Raven's on, because Night Raven's been trying to go for a whole Eastern look to one of their homes, and I hope they get to see everything that you're doing here, because it's really inspiring. It's a Japanese tea house. I'm like, yeah, I know what Stardew Valley is. No, it's hilarious to me. What does get me confused? Look at your bun bun. I'm a fan of these bun buns. Oh, look at that. Not just a Zen garden, but look at the multiple waterfalls, the butterflies coming out of the water. This is so peaceful. This is lovely. I could just spend a day in here. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes I want to just sit in a house. Yes, Shutterbugs. I mean, I was kind of sad when I didn't see Shutterbug for a while. It's like, what happened? Are they all right? Bun. Great usage of the new potted plants, or the whatever. I completely forget what I was saying. But kids are funny. They just think, I don't know. Sometimes they get just their understanding of times and everything is just amazing to me. How this is all very tasty looking. Low tables, stacked plates. I mean, everything looks really good. you know, sometimes they say things that make me feel like I'm 1,500 years old. But then there's other times where they say things and I'm like, what? What kind of camera? I mean, what kind of phone was he using? I'm like, look, do you remember when you learned about 9/11 in school? And he's like, yeah. And I said, okay, back then, you know why they don't have all the tons of little videos of it? Why? Because we didn't all have cameras on our phones back then. It existed, but was expensive and kind of rare. We had like flip phones and stuff. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, and that was 2001. Not 1972, okay? Cracks me up. Oh, these pies, though. These pies, Shutter. I'm not a fan of these pies. They gross me out. But it's just like, they just are so far off from... It's adorable, though. Is this the courtyard? That's upstairs? Am I losing my mind? I didn't remember this, Heather. Oh, right? Yeah, with the giant block phone that we had. Yeah, but I wasn't rich enough to have the giant block phone. What happened with us is, I think in my house, my mom got the giant block phone in her car because back then they were car phones, right? The very first ones were car phones. They weren't like mobile. And they put it in her car because she was scared of breaking down because it had happened a bunch in her car. So they got her a car phone so she could call for help, you know, if her car broke down. But that was like the only one we had for ages. Pretty funny stuff. I love this. I wouldn't eat much of it because I'm not big on... hello! I'm not big on seafood, but I appreciate it, and I would steal the bread. Look at how lovely this is. And I love the red ivy on the walls. It looks perfect. The Dres design, the chains on the folding stuff. The folding folders that fold. And then from above, another gorgeous view of this garden. You know, too, I really appreciate the choice of trees. Look, you see the cypress over there? I think it's cypress, not juniper, but I think it's cypress. Hold on, let's double check. That's more realistic for what you would be seeing in this environment. Cedar, I'm wrong. But that kind of deciduous tree. Deciduous? I'm just getting these words wrong, I think. But stunning. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. Let me just... I did not see a banker, so let's go hit to another one and see a banker. Go to... Beautiful, though. Thank you. Shimmering opal. Exotic wares and common necessities. Margeaux Market. Beautiful. Guys, you should visit this in person. It's really just that nice. I mean, it's okay. You know, we get old. The most recent thing that I heard that made me feel comfortable with my age was someone said, you know, it's hard when you look around at the 25-year-olds or the 18-year-olds and how beautiful they look and how perfect they are at that age. But just remember, they're going to be your age one day too. You had your chance and they're going to have theirs. And once I read that, I started feeling a lot better. So we have Newsy running this shop. This is like a general store. Do I have anything to sell? No. And we've got all sorts of books and all sorts of stuff you could use. Herbs, thread, bastion. If you want to buy a bastion, here you go. Oh, I didn't find the name of it, but I gotta find the name of it for you guys. And then I need to change my thinger to something less weird looking. have purple hair. Purple hair. Okay. There is an add-on called No Interact by Ryono. So you can blacklist NPCs into interactable objects. So if you're out with Miri, what you would do is you would type, I'm going to put a period in front of that so it doesn't do it. Ignore torch bug. Or I think it's no interact. It's no interact torch bug. Once you have the add-on. And then what happens is from there on out, oh, it doesn't even let me type that. So imagine a slash in front of it. And then from there on out, you won't pick up any torch bugs by accident. And then when you want to go back to being able to do it, you would do interact torch bug. So you can turn off the bugs and stop pissing off Miri by accidentally picking up a bug. So it's a really great add-on, and I highly recommend it. I haven't installed it yet, but I don't use Miri yet. But I might get it anyway because I accidentally steal things all the time that I don't want to steal. Oh no, I picked something, now I'm bleeding. That sucks. Alright, so we've got a second floor up here. Look at this beauty. I hope you guys find that add-on useful because I think it's a great idea. I know a lot of people complain about the bugs. And then we have the living area up here, and the zombie who's gonna let me give her things to store. Yeah. Oh no, I've done it by accident, like when I'm trying to pick a flower, because flowers attract bugs. Like you'll find a lot of butterflies and whatnot. I love this house, shimmering. I know I'm not saying enough, I'm so distracted today, but it's beautiful. And you did a great job. I love the clutter. It's only 161 and you've still got some space. I would only put a couple things in a little empty area here, but otherwise it's absolutely perfect. Oh man. Hold on a second. I gotta get something because I accidentally scratched a scab. Back. What does that do? I haven't heard of that. Let me look it up. Are you joking? Are you talking about the actual real life thing? Buzz off? Not the... Now I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Oh! That is so smart. Let me find it. Alright, I'm gonna install that. It's on Minion? There it is. I'm adding it. Buzz off is now on. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna switch out. I'm so glad somebody came up with something like that. It's super smart. Mr. Potato is saving the day. Thank you so much. I was just not even paying attention and I just reached over and scratched it. Opened it all up. Band-aids are hard for me, especially little ones. Thank you.
Up on your arm, your own arm.
Yeah, well, apparently it's apparently one-handed. I can open up cuts. I just can't seal them off. Thank you, dear. You're the best. He's the best. So I'm no longer bleeding profusely for no reason. No, you're fine. The delay is probably on my end because the internet here is not the usual internet that we are used to. All right. You are Grumpy Khajiit. We'll try Buzz Off. I think everything else should be on. Characters, okay. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me about that. I'm going to put that in Discord, as a matter of fact, right now. So in case you're all curious, Discord. Thank you. I'll tell him when he comes. He's downstairs again with the little one. But I'll tell him again later that the potatoes thanked him for patching me up. Arthritis, it's hard to do band-aids with. Recommended by Casual Quester is an add-on on Minion that automatically turns off bug picking when Miri is out. Boom. Hello. Oh, okay, no problem. Lurky turkey. Lurky turkey. So we have somebody watching the kiddos back in Wisconsin, and thankfully they are good with cats because Mr. Van Gogh is annoyed we're not here. Hey, Six, sorry about the delay in time. I was exhausted. Little kids, I tells you, they break me. But they're awesome. My niece is awesome. My niece got into University of Rhode Island, and she is super smart. She's a STEM girl, so like, you know, math, science, all that. Sort of like nothing like my sister and I. I don't know where she came from, but it's not from our genes. We're like, who are you and where'd you come from? Yes, my husband, he actually doesn't mind, but when we cook together is our favorite hobby to play together, to do together is we cook. But he has banned me from cutting things. Hold on, let me fast forward through these songs. I hate the ones that talk. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, he does all the cutting. Anything intense like that. But, you know, there's plenty still left for me to do. Like, I do all the planning, all the supermarket planning, all of the meal planning. I do the instructions as we're cooking. I'm really good at figuring out, okay, we'll have this going and this going and this going all at the same time. And he's like, I can only do one thing at a time. I'm like, well, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. That's my thing. But I'm not going to lie. He does a lot for me, more than he probably should. And I feel embarrassed about it, especially after coming home and seeing my sister. And my sister had surgery. I don't know where Ula is, but her painting showed up, and my sister cried. She was so touched. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of us have to shift up our our chores or the things that we're able to do to match our abilities. It's sad to say sometimes that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. All right. Burp. We did that. Shutterbug we did. J-Ho-L. Nature and Outdoors, bouldertree. But my sister had a bulging slip disc, and they had to like basically slit her throat open. It's disgusting. I won't show you a picture. And she's still recovering from it. And she's in terrible pain, and she's always on drugs, so she can't drive herself anywhere. And she's very limited right now. But it made me feel like I should be doing more, because here she is, like, really, really, really unable to do anything, and I should be pushing myself harder. But that's why I fell asleep, because I pushed myself harder and I wear myself out. 400 out of 400. Look at this lush, gorgeous boulder tree. I like this a lot. Very, very, very thoughtfully Bosmer, because you only see meat. There's no vegetables hanging out. It's all meat. You do not cut the plants, or Valenwood will eat you. Yeah, it is pretty bad. And then you have the Bosmer stands and the Bosmer handfast stands, so it's very, very Bosmer. Yeah, she's not doing good. But the problem that I'm worried about is she's on, I can't tell what books those are. Why not? Huh. Why can I not mouse over them? I know, and that's what my... Oh, aspects of Lord Hircine. It's just weird that it didn't let me select them. Totems of Hircine. Okay, we got a wolf. We have a werewolf. No, I know. Everyone has different limits. I get it. But I worry about her, and... the Oxy Counting? And I worry about that. Because that probably should have stopped a while ago. Alien survivals in Valenwood. So we are officially trying to survive Valenwood. So I worry, you know, and it's like I don't want to be that way. I want to be more self-sufficient. However, I still sent my husband out to get coffee. I do not. I was going to test it. I do. I mean, you're right. I have no interact. I have the bug one. I have buzz off. And that should only work when Mary is out, right? And I don't have Mary on this character. This is a lovely storage. I wonder if this is a home base. If it is, this would have all sorts of crafting in it. Nope. It's just a Bosmer home. Nicely done. I wonder what they used for the smoke. That's a pretty big incense if that's what it is. Nicely done. Yeah, and this is a thing that she's had issues with before, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm afraid that they may have become more appealing than life without them. If you know what I mean. So I worry. I'm alright, Lord Dwayne. How are you? Maybe it's that. Yeah, maybe it's that. The little stick ones are very thin, so they're good for, like, you know, something small. But if you want something bigger... Ugh, my skin is so puffy and gross. This is what I get for no sleep. No sleep. Past Brooklyn. I should add more pronouns stuff. If you guys want to identify yourselves with pronouns, Briar, that's a really good idea. And I think it helps me to remember. Because I have a terrible memory for pronouns. And being that I was born in 77 and we were raised to do the whole male is neutral. No, I don't have the space for PTS on this computer. I have to delete Oblivion and Morrowind and Skyrim. And once I do that, I'd have room for it, but otherwise I can't. I should totally use pronouns in the names if I want to. I'm bad about that. I heard they're lovely though. I just haven't looked at them yet. There's stuff in my Discord in the PTS spoilers section that Futerco published. All the new furnishing items and some new house stuff. What can I delete? Huh? Oh, the games. If you go into my Discord, PTS spoilers has all of the it has all of the house stuff from Futerco, who's a wonderful human, and I deeply appreciate that Futerco is giving us that kind of help by doing that for those of us who cannot get on there. PAX, no PAX West this year. PAX ZOS will not be participating in any in-person events or conventions this year. We really miss seeing everyone and hope to return to attending events soon. Interesting. Also, 6, they said they fixed the forums. Have you had is it working for you now? Also, Bastion's appearance has changed by accident. They're going to put a fix out because he is not scruffy and he is meant to be scruffy. People are insane. Oh, I have not. Gina has the questions you guys have given me thus far. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for, the news and entertainment. I think it really depends on how long it takes Gina to okay the questions that you guys have. I flat out told Cardi that I'm going to just really ask questions about what he likes, and EHT, I'm going to avoid the ESO questions. The ESO questions for you guys have been submitted directly to Gina. She'll get back to me about whether they're okay or if they need changes or something, and then we'll figure out the day. Originally, no, it's fine. I try to say they, but I'm so bad at it. And I'm okay with people correcting me. Very okay with people correcting me. Originally, I was going to do it on the day of the Pride contest because Cardi is interested in that stuff. He was very excited I was doing the contest, but I decided that I want to have a separate day where we can just talk to him and not get distracted by the contest, which is its own wonderful thing. So I will promote that soon once I hear back from Gina, okay? That's what we're waiting on. As for the contest, I need to promote that. Gina has sent me a message saying that if I get her a tweet that she can retweet through their official Twitter account, that she will retweet it, but I have to construct the tweet first.
But it's not a thing about making it accurate.
No, what are you getting? What's wrong with the fencing? What's happening? Sorry about my face is too poofy for this. I gotta change my picture to something less realistic. You know, a lot of people are she's though in this game, so it's not entirely like ridiculous to think like that. And I'm sorry, my game is kind of locked up. My mother has just learned my whole potato thing. She had no idea that I like relate to potatoes. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? There it is. Oh gosh. Again, I'm over this. I would really like this to stop.
You know, if it's an accident, there's an error that feels good, then you leave it in.
Why do you guys include talking ones? I don't like these talking ones.
You know, you want those.
Come on. Great. Sorry about that, guys. Well, it seems like it's not my fault, but still, I hate it. You'd think it'd crash already. They are. In so many ways. Oh, okay, I won't be a flower anymore. Fine, I won't be a flower. What will I be? That does not give me a poofy face. I'm a, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. I'm a clam. That's what I am. Yep, it's about to toss me. Let's see the, I can't even get into that window. It's done, it's broked. Why? Why you gotta be stupid? Let's see what the forums say about it. Yeah, I'm a happy clam. Nothing up about maintenance or problems yet. Great. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen. Well, at least it's not just me, right? At least it's all of us. Because it would be worse if it were just me. Is EU crashed? Is EU crashed? Or is it just an A? Does anyone know? Anybody on? Is anybody on EU and able to interact? Because I'll go on EU if it's okay. Dancing clam. Sorry about the total. And it's not locked up for you, Foob? Whatever. If I say it wrong, just correct me. Oh, okay. Alright. Nom nom. Asparagus. Maybe I can find an asparagus for you. No. No good asparagus. Sadly. I apologize. Not a good asparagus. Alright. Asparagus. We got some. Okay, we can do it. Alright, while this is loading, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Enjoy the burrito. I just told him, I told Mr. Potato that the potatoes thank him for patching up the big potato. So everyone got back on NA but me? Why? Why am I not loved? This sucks. This sucks. So the niece and Mr. Potato are going out. Oh, good, we're here. Are going out to pick up from Barnes and Nobles a game that is an escape room in a box. So they're going to be doing an escape room in a box. So that should be interesting. I'm a terrible aunt because I am not. It's funny because I didn't want to play some of the games they were playing yesterday, and so they said, Aunt Karen is really not a gamer. And then my husband and I looked at each other and just laughed. Yeah, I'm not a gamer. Did you know? Did you guys know that I'm not a gamer? Do you want me to switch off of burrito and be something less tasty? I could be less tasty. Here, I'll be a marshmallow. There, less tasty. So yeah, I'm not a gamer. I'm not into like board games and card games, you know? I mean, I guess I was more so as a kid, but not now. I'm just not into it now. I'm old. What do you want from me? I'll watch them play, but it's just not a thing that I'm into. I don't know. I guess I'm no fun aunt in that sense. But they love the Hubbers. Mr. Potato is... Oh, thanks. She's fire stabby. Everything about her... She's vampire, and she's got red hair and red lips, and she used to wear only red, but now she's got a different outfit on, but... She's got... I changed her outfit, and I'm not really sure why, but she was all red for a while. Huh, okay. What's wrong with that? Asparagus. Where's the red ones? There's red drops. The red diamonds? No, they're not red. There's red ruby, floral droplet? No. Maybe. But yeah, just a little bit more red. Alright, let's go to somebody's house. She knows. I guess I'm no fun. Alright, enjoy. That used to be my sister's favorite game, and it got to the point where nobody wanted to play it with her because she's so, I don't know, Ice Wolf, Blackvine Villa, meditation and study, libraries and studies. She's just vicious, and she changes the rules, you know, to adding rules that make the game go so much longer. Like, if you follow the official rules of Monopoly, the game does end fairly quickly, but if you keep changing the rules, full wump! Thank you so much for the follow. But if you change the rules so that, like, every time you pass go, you get 500 gold or $500 or something, it takes forever. And she likes to change the rules like that. And I just get exhausted with it. I'm like, I am so bored. So everyone stop playing. And you know what? there has been revenge because she used to do the same thing with Uno, and now she has children that do it to her, who change the rules. So we've got a fertilization, no, a fertility goddess, little place to pray, praying for babies. Isn't it funny how the world works out that way? Oh, look at that little swing. What a cute idea. It does. Well, when I played it for the first time with my husband, who actually follows the actual rules, it was stupid fast. It's amazing to me how quickly it goes when you play it right. But there's so many modifications to the rules that are not correct that make it last and last. So we have, not sure why we have the added stuff here, because it's harder to see the river, but there is a river here. Yes, that is what I've been told. And I learned that myself. Look at how beautiful and idyllic this all is. So lovely, Ice Wolf. Yeah, my sister just kept adding rules and making things last forever. I have no patience for that. I mean, I didn't even want to be playing it in the first place because I'm not a math person. I wonder what they're studying. There are some theories that Pelinal is an alien. I don't know why that's a theory, but it's a theory. And then here's a nice little clutter. Sit here and enjoy it. Full lump. All right. Let us. No players in the brass. Oh, great. I guess I'm going to spend some money at port. Port. Oh well. So yeah, that's the rule. Dem's the rules. Onyx Mage ran off. So I don't play games with them anymore. Hello. Oh, and the other thing that was really funny is my sister used to pick on my mom because my mom went to school at night. So she would do she'd do substitute teaching during the day and then go to school at night for her degree. She ended up with a master's plus 40 or something like that. And my sister used to pick on her and say that moms are supposed to be home and cooking. My sister doesn't know how to cook. She can't cook to save her life. So her own kids are now throwing the same kind of thing at her, saying real moms are supposed to cook. And I'm just like sitting back laughing my ass off because it is such justice how things come around. I'm good, Full Womp. How are you? We're just enjoying the crashiness of the game right now. For some reason, we all just kind of crashed out on NA, or a bunch of us did. But it looks like it's back up. And I'm just going to turn some things into the crows, maybe, and then we'll go look at another house. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I haven't seen my family in 2 years, so this has been a very different kind of trip for me. I live in Wisconsin, and for a multitude of reasons, mainly because of my husband. Well, hopefully you're not going to have any trouble getting on it, because we just had some issues before, but it's not so bad now. Oh, I don't have any of that stuff on me anymore. I have cats. Does that count, Melistralis? Do cats count? My cats, who are problem children as well. Hub. Hubba hubba. Okay, Barbed Hook. Max's, potions, and etc. Kitten, are you on? Kitten's sometimes on. I don't want to It's true. Truckertime country. Although, I've never had a quote-unquote bad cat, but Sherry is not the best cat we've ever had. I'm hoping she chills out. She is not a pleasant animal to be around most of the time. She's very bitey, unfortunately. Country! 200 out of 200. Very nice. I know Trucker Time sometimes watches this, so I'm hoping that they enjoy our review. We've got some Dargons. Yes. Yes. But it's funny because there is some ironic kind of like justice in things. So we got fishy rods and crates and stuff for catching crabbies. I mean, I don't wish anything bad on my sister, but it is kind of funny when she used to torture my mom for that, and now she's getting tortured for it too. I'm just like, ha ha. It looks like they're drying skins like this. This is a smart way of using this. So you use the little lean-to thinger, and then I can't think of words. Words are hard. And then the rugs themselves, I mean, are actually furs, so drying and stretching them, it looks perfect. That's a really smart idea, Trucker Time. Hercene. Cocaine whale. One of these days, guys, I'm going to read the cocaine whale story on stream and then make it available for people. Yeah, it's a smart thing. Also, they have more of it here. Like, this is a luxe item. The Echater skin. And then more heads. That's I forget what those things are called. The slugs. Oh, I'll change. Hold on. I'm gonna be inanimate for a little while. Because I don't like the way the light hits my face in this room right now. It's just bad time of day. So they have a second, this isn't here normally, but you can buy this grate in Clockwork and then lay it across so that you have more of like a cooking fire type situation. Wow, there are just skins and dead animals everywhere. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the deer, but the deer, I believe they are crown only. It's, so the author used to be the lore master at Bethesda. They went their separate ways from Bethesda in a non-pleasant situation. It was not a happy departure. But anyway, I'll finish it in a second. This is what a lot of people use to do reindeer. You just pretend they're not dead. Anyway, so you got all of it. Look at it. Okay, it's a very nice hunting lodge. I think it nails it. Plus, it's 200 at 200, so they really got everything, including Akatosh. So yeah, I forget, it was Michael something or other. I forgot what his name was. Yes. So what happened was they went their opposite direction. And he was still pissed, and since he came up with a lot of the original storyline behind Tamriel, decided keep writing like sort of fanfic, non-official lore. And he did a whole thing on flying white whales that fly across Tamriel's sky and spout cocaine out their nose. And the white whale that you can find as an antiquity is theoretically a reference to that. Oh, nice. Coffee is yum. One of the things I found since being married is, well, at least to this guy, the one before it wouldn't step foot in the kitchen unless was to eat. I read everything, Velothi. Yeah, that's it, Venetian. Michael Kirkbride. I'm going to read the story to you guys and make a video out of it. But I'm afraid to do it because it's a really, really long set of stories. It's called The Seven Flights of the Alduaga. And I want to do it. I really want to read it to you guys, but I'm afraid. Oh my god, stop talking. I want music, not talking. There we go. Anyway, so that... Yes, all of the weirdness. Michael Kirkbride did not leave in a happy way, and he wrote a lot of really bizarre fanfic type, non-standard lore, non-canon lore, and one of them is the white cocaine whales. And so when you see the white whales, the little statue one, that's, some people say that is a reference to the white cocaine whales, but I don't think anyone's ever confirmed that. But it sounds legit. It sounds realistic to me that that's could be what it is. That's a lot of cocaine. So yeah, I want to read that, make a video of it, and put it up. Sort of like books on tape. You'd fly that kite? That was what I was told. He left on unhappy terms. Hey, Hammy. Let me give you a shout out for the flying white cocaine whales. You guys should follow Hammy. He's a variety streamer. He plays a bunch of different things like RoomWorld, ESO. Yes, that's the point. Okay, guys, I read a lot. I do a lot of... Okay, I just want you to know, I replayed Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim to... it is, so that I could understand and be able to get lore to tell you guys. I mean, that was the main reason, was so that I could recognize the lore and tell you about it. But I also kind of live on Reddit in the Elder Scrolls Online forums of subreddits, and some of them are just specifically related to Michael Kirkbride or some of the other authors. And so if you go in these different ones, you can find some pretty amazing stuff, but also pretty twisted. Well, you know, I could see it, because her voice actress isn't my favorite person in the world. Tactical, are you on? I don't think so. Let's do Raven Lucario. Me too, Phil Womp. I always liked it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a Reddit. I only got into Reddit because of ESO lore, though, Hammy. Or Elder Scrolls lore. Yes, and NA is back up, Tienchi. A bunch of us got kicked, but it's back up and it seems to be working just fine. But yeah, what was I saying? I only did that for you guys, and I've read all the books. This one doesn't seem quite done, but I'm just gonna peek around. Well, I mean, that's what let's be honest, that's what skooma is, right? Skooma is crack. The sugar, oh wow, lots of EHD. I mean, moon sugar is probably equivalent to coca leaves. Like, you know how the South American native peoples used to chew coca leaves, and it wasn't that bad for them. It was essentially more of a light painkiller than anything else. Lovely that they did all of these walls like paintings. But then if you cook the cocaine and coca leaves, it essentially becomes... You might want to turn down the brightness on these walls. Oh, that's awesome. Full lump. I didn't realize that. So yeah. And then I was doing lore readings for a while. I was trying to anyway. And then I kind of got embarrassed because some of the books are really boring. And I didn't want to read them to people because I was like, right. I just think the white bricks are a little bright. But if you can turn down the brightness very easily, and that should really help. And otherwise, I think it looks fine. It looks like it's under construction. Because they're rarer than moon sugar. People farm moon sugar. I mean, they raise the... I mean, that's what the bamboo is, right? No one is... Look at this little house. Nobody farms mundane. It is a little messed up. I'm a little racist, I suppose. Okay, Tienchi. Let me head over. I'm not doing anything particularly specific. Let's just check. Nobody's in there, so I'll head over to your... It's true. I do want to... I can spell your name, really, I can. I do want to read the Aldeguaga, though, because I don't think that's official lore, so it may not, I don't know. Where is the thing? You said, which house? Ald Velothi. We have not looked at an Ald Velothi yet. Countryside cottage. I don't know why they're called mundane, because they're certainly not common. Yeah, it's true. Okay, I love me some Loctavian, no problem. Yeah, seriously, everyone's like, let's all steal the mundanes. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. This is Ald Velothi. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Well, they want to make it difficult for us. This is beautiful. Hey, kitty. My sister also has a kitty. She's only 10 pounds, but she looks like she's 30 because of how floofy she is. She's like, I thought she was seriously overweight, and I was going to yell at my sister for overfeeding her. And she's not. That's just, how the heck? What did you use? The light within painting. Gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. Guys, we have a new thing to make countertops for stoves out of. This light within painting is perfection. It's gorgeous. It's like chrome. This is just stunning. I love your counters. Look at this smartness. Okay, so these are tables. These are the wood elf tables, leather, and then POs. And that must be the Redarin plate up, or yeah, Redarin plate up, platter upside down. Beautiful. Yes, I can tell. You used it so smartly. That is a brilliant usage. Even just look, she did it, or You're a she, right, Tienchi? I'm not sure. They did a fantastic job with framing. You see how that's framed? You like look out the window and the way everything is just framed like a good photograph. Like things are off to the side a little bit. Yeah, really smart. And then we have a second floor with El Kittillo, one of the fancy beds. Your friend is outside, kitty. There's another one of you outside. I miss my kitties so much. It's my life, my kitties. And then, can I go in the backyard? Oh no, it's not a backyard, it's a bathroom. Oh god, you make me want to redo my Ald Velothi completely. I see what you did. It took me a minute. I was like, how did you... I see you sunk the bowl in a little bit. And that's how that works. But I'm trying to figure out what it is underneath that has that decoration. Gravestone. Jeez, you are good at cobbling. That is so smart, guys. It even looks just like a... It looks just like a drain. Is that that's got to be the top of a clock thing? No, I don't know what that is. I forget the name of it. But I want to say that's the top of the timekeep thing. I forget the word. Words are hard. Oh, look at that spigot. Wonderful, wonderful clutter and wonderful, whatchamacallit. Ridiculous! You are ridiculous. I kid. It's just the name. Thank you for the follow. It means a world to me. Little by little, folks, we're getting there. All right, outside to the left. Got it. Top of a bottle. Couldn't figure out what the bottle was. Hello, little fox. Look at the view from here. How beautiful is this? It's just a little country cottage in the woods. That tree moves a lot. Beautiful with the okay, I highly recommend that if you have outdoor stairs that you do this candle thing. At night, it's spectacular. Oh, Lycan Beta! Cool! That's on EU. Guys, if you're looking for a guild on Lycan, on EU, Lycan I am in, and they are good peoples. They are good peoples, and I know they're still trying to build up. So if you're looking for a growing guild, that is who you want to check out. They're really lovely people, and they're really trying. You know how hard it is when you first start out. Trying to rebuild the guild. It was around before, and then I think it vanished for a little bit, and now it's back, and they're doing the best they can. Oh, I'm not on the NA one. I'm on the EU one. I was invited to the EU one. I don't think I was invited to the NA one. But I'm full on NA anyway. Look at this view with the color of the sky and everything behind it. Spectacular. This is beautiful. You did a fantastic job. And I'm glad you invited me, so thank you. This is one of the best Ald Velothis I've ever seen. Well, it's true. You guys are great, and I love to see people getting some love and attention and appreciation, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help each other out and support. Oh, great. Yes, Tienchi's got a few more. She, I think she said. My memory is shot, but I think she said she. So I love this. Moi, chef's kiss, beautiful. Or kite's kiss. All right, here, let's make a less weird looking chef's kiss. Here you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nope, still no one at Brass Forcer, so let's go looking at other things. Gorgeous. We did an Ald Velothi. What about a Maya? Jack's Jinx Rogue. Horror and macabre. Macabre. Yes. Aww. Oh, you're welcome, Tienchi. It's gorgeous. Your talent is so obvious. The cobbles, the view of the gardening, the way that you have a really good eye for framing things, all of that. It's so interesting. Oh, this is not done, but we definitely have ponies staring at us. I think this is scary. I'm not sure why the ponies are staring at us, but you never know. See, I love it when you guys support one another. It's so sweet. And I haven't heard back from Cardi about the poop sausages, but when I do get a hold of him, I'm totally going to ask him what the poop sausages were about. Oh goodness, definitely not done. All right. All right. Poop sausages. Well, if you need me to pick things up for you, your heart, I can pick them up for you and then hold on to them, and then when you get on, I can give them to you. Beckthetech, traditional. I mean, it's not the end of the world to, I'm happy to grab you some, depending on what they are. I mean, Ollie is usually really good at knowing. Ollie can usually tell you what. Oh. Are you sure? I'm happy to pick it up for you. I have the money. Don't feel bad. All right. 339 out of 600. Just a little over half. Alinor. Oh, look at that 3D painting. Super smart. You've got all sorts of plant life and a crabbo. And that looks good. Looks like they're working on it. I have a little bit. I have some. We won't go into the fact that I have some of it. Perhaps. Oh, crap. You know what I need to do? I need to... Okay, so once we're done with the contest pulling the 100,000 gold, what I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, this is definitely a museum. Look, there's J-Heart right there. Once we do that, I'm going to pull it again for an NA person to receive some furnishings that Vudan gave us. It's called a like a get well soon pack, and it's all sorts of things that you would need for an infirmary or something like that. And it's this beautiful little package, and I'll show you the picture before I pull it. Beautiful. And it's so kind of her to give it to us and to let me give it away to you guys. She runs Housing's Finest Builders, which is an NA guild, so unfortunately I can't give it to EU because I don't have it on EU library. But that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to give it away to an NA person. Oh, look at the flowers across the ground. Very nice.
It will be your friend, no more than the table you built it on.
Why is it talking again? I keep telling them not to talk. Here we go. Erosion. All right. Lovely. Let's go see what's up. I do love the pretty. I don't want to spend any more money on this game until I do more with the houses I have. So I've been really restricting myself in terms of buying houses. Whoa. Okay. Wow. That looks fabulous. Look at that view. I gotta admit, I did not do that. I'm not smart enough to realize that you could have this view. Yeah, I'm a little bit on the rich side. I'm kind of ridiculous. But that's what I do, you know? Some people play and some people collect money. You hit exclamation point potato, and it's only for PCNA and PCEU because unfortunately, I am not yet Stream Team, and thus I do not have anything to give people on console, which is one of my goals, if not the goal, to becoming, I'm really wanting to become Stream Team so that I can evenly give out presents. It kills me that I cannot give anything to people on console. I really want to, but I can't. So that was my initial goal for becoming Stream Team, which has not happened. And anyone tells you that, if anyone tells you that you only need 1,000 followers, because that's what the application for Stream Team says, please inform them that they are incorrect. That is no longer the requirement, unfortunately. And you really, not that this is a problem for me because it's not, but you really have to be consistent about streaming. You have to stream often enough in a really consistent schedule. Which of course today I'm not doing my normal schedule, but that's very unusual for me to be this inconsistent. Unfortunately, what happened is I'm away for the week, but normally that's not a problem. Normally I'm pretty good about 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern every single day. 7 days a week is my goal. I try not to miss too much, but with my illness, it's tough. I do what I can, and that is all. But yeah, definitely talk to me if you want to get Stream Team, and I'll give you the information that I have learned from talking directly to Gina about it, and through people for Gina getting her, because she's the one who picks people. I've got her informational help. Thank you. It doesn't matter. What upset me is that it doesn't seem to matter that I do stuff like for the game or keep the community going, or that I'm positive. Those are all things that they told me I was, that they were happy to say. Ariel's Stormhome, they said I was extremely positive, good for the community, supporting people and answering questions and helping people with stuff, but that's, my numbers weren't high enough. And to me it's like, is it really just that you want this to be a numbers game? Like, don't you want people who help the community and make the community feel better about what they're doing on the game and make them feel cheerful about it? I don't know. Ariel's really talented, by the way. I really like her work. So we've got 312 out of 400, and this is ample. Of all, okay, I love when people make houses look nothing like what they normally look like. This does not look like ample at all. Right, that's kind of my point, Velothi, but they don't care. Yeah, there should be, but Gina makes the decisions, and I don't know if she's told that she has to pick people with certain numbers, really good numbers, or if what. But yes, Stream Team gives you an incredible boost. But you know, for me, it's a all right, let me put it this way. It's a game, a numbers game for them, because they want to bring more people to the game, right? So this water is naturally here in this game, in this house, but the river isn't. They created this river and it's lovely. Also the froggo dancing in the water is kind of cute. But for me, it's not about the numbers, so I don't care if I don't ever get big in that way because I'm not trying to make money off of it. But any money that I'm making, I'm trying to pump right back into stuff for you guys. No, don't buy bots, you silly face. It's got to be honest. I'm an honest person. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, I'm honest. I wouldn't want to do it dishonestly. Let's see what's up here. I think we have a stairway. We do. We have a tree stairway of Pax mushrooms. Unfortunately, Lord Dwen, I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Because if it were about positivity and giving back to the community and stuff, there's other people who would already be part of things. Oh my goodness, how did they... I knew you could build up, but they went on top of the poo house. This is insane. Goodness. Oh, I love when people do this. This tree is the ancient banyan tree, and when you flip it upside, thank you, you get this gorgeous texture that looks like the inside of a shell. You see, doesn't it look like the inside of a shell? It looks like you could completely create like a SpongeBob house, you know, something under the sea by using this tree, because it's just so pretty as a floor. I don't know who first thought of that, but it's gorgeous, and I've seen it in a bunch of places now. This is smart. You just see, you can even just use a rock or a stone or something. Oh, we got a floaty bed. Beautiful view. Yes, this is lovely. I love that floor. At one time, I was trying to build an entire series of floors. Like, I was on PTS and I was going to try to combine these to make like a platform of floors, but they don't combine very well, interestingly. I did not have much luck with them, but anyway, here you go. This is an ample with showing you just the kind of huge amount of things that you can do building up and covering the poo house. Can you go in the poo house? No, they closed off the poo house entrance, I think. Wait, can you go in? You can. Let's see if there's anything inside. Oh my goodness, they even decorated the inside of the poo house. Oh, you changed my thinger. Hold on. I will be a fairy tato. All right. So they even have an indoor like cave thing. I almost didn't check this because I assumed that they wouldn't be able to fill it. But they did. Quite lovely. Wait, so I did do that, I think. All right. Let's do one more switch. We'll just go to Big Me. It is. She is Fairy Tato. Dancing Fairy Potato. Giving you silly faces. I'm a goof nut. All right, let's go to Big Me. No whammies. Big Me, no whammies. And then we can test Miri and see if, I'm sure the add-on does work, but I just thought maybe we could you know, figure it out together. Okay, Dwemer Automaton. You know, I want to tell them, I have a TSO online, somebody talking about, being by the docks of Leowin and Saxleos tending to his crab traps and everything. And they're talking about how great that is. But the problem is there are some things that are not logical, like, you guys know in Merkmire where the guys are the woman and the man are fishing, and they talk about how I think I'm using the wrong bait, and she says, you're not the only one, and then she tells you that the main character did something, blah blah blah, but like he's complaining that he's not using the right bait, right? They are using poles. You don't use bait on poles. You stab the fishies. Like, did you not think that went through? They're pole fishing. They're stabbing the fishies. You don't use bait. You stab them. Just not thinking things through. Making funny faces at you guys. I am so low on inventory, it isn't even funny. It's force feeding? Okay. It is decent content, but it's just like, really, guys? Your love is like a mud puddle down deep in the swamp. Oh, Mr. Fazil, or whatever his name is. You're so sweet. It makes me want to stab things. It is pretty funny, but I don't think they did that intentionally, though, Velothi. I don't think that was intentional. I think that was a dummy mistake. But there are, the new expansion is so funny. There are so many hilarious lines in the newest expansion that just break me. I just got to admit, it's the funniest expansion that I've ever seen. Okay, maybe. I mean, I guess if you're an Argonian, I don't know. But that is the hilariousness of it all. It just breaks me. Is sometimes they just don't think. Oh, Golish! You're so sweet, Golish! Alright. 254. Oh, 66. Alright. I should break things and sell them. Ebon Shadow. Did I get any Ebon Shadows? I did, I got one. But anyway, so it's just annoying. I guess it bugs me when their things are not, like, logically consistent. Alright, yeah, I have all of the things. Is it not working? Either that, or it's a case of someone just not thinking, you know, like not really putting two and two together. You know, you had a plan to do them as pole fishers and you just didn't even really think about it. That's what I guess happened. But you know, you could be right. No, this is live, and this is my money. I happen to have, that's legit money on NA. Is that a problem? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Yeah. You sure didn't get stuck up like chat does in when you forget to. I don't know. I'm not smart. Let me just crunch up my stuff and then we'll look at things. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I mean, this is what I do for fun, is I do, some people say that they love doing end game content or they love doing this or that. Well, the thing that I like to do is making money. I mean, that's generally my idea. Oh, I can't see Discord too often when I'm playing. Nope. I am just randomly going to them on Essential Housing Tools add-on. The people who have opened them up to the community for others to see. That has been what I've been doing today. Let me get out my banker. I forgot to grab all the things. Yeah, I'm just randomly looking at things and stuff. Hold on. All right, you go in there. I try. I do my best. I don't always succeed, but I do my best to hit them all. There's some I need to go back to, but without my notes, which are home in Wisconsin, I can't really do all of them right now. But I will be doing them. Maybe when I get back, but not at this very good moment. I can't believe my niece and my husband aren't back yet. They've been gone a long time. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to actually pull 2 contests. We're gonna do the money, and then we're gonna do a house thing. Let me show you the house thing. Well, I was just gonna wrap it up, but if you want to send me a message, feel free. Oh, I do my best. Just send it to Stabbitydoom on NA. If you send me a mail, I would be happy to go and visit your house at some point. I'm just a little bit crispy right now. Let me show you what Viewdang put together for an NA person. Let me show you what she made. It is neat. Okay. This is the package she put together. Give me a moment. Sorry about this. So it's like a infirmary. So you've got, okay, it's this one. So you've got the bed. You have stuff for medicine. You have the sewing and all of this kind of stuff. So this is all a cot and everything. This is all going to be part of the set. First, we're going to give away the 100K, and then I'll pull it again, and hopefully it'll be someone on NA, and I can mail you all of this stuff. So hold off a moment. All right, first contest winner. Let me see. Let me get my thinger up. The winner is Tienchi. You won the 100K. The second winner is Artemis. Are you on NA? I hope. Let me send Tienchi her money. Moolah. And then Arte. I'm gonna test this, see if I can. Artem Hiss. Are you on NA? Of course not. Unless you have a different name. I would like to has. All right, Artemis isn't on, and I don't think they're NA, so I'm gonna pull that again. Three Alina. Okay, I know Three Alina is on NA, so I will send. You are most welcome. Happy housing. Let me see. Is Loctavian on? Because I know that Semathrace picked Loctavian. I can't see Loctavian. Let's see. I hope they're on. You see them? If not, I got problems. I hope Day is on. Per Semathrace. Are you Arthremis? Arthremis? Your heart? You're on EU, aren't you? Your heart? Okay, I'm going to raid you off, but I'll send Arthremis something. Because I don't think that that's on NA. Okay, cool. I raid you off and I'll send them something. Right now. Go. Oh, okay. It's lagging. Why are you lagging so much? Hold on. It's being stupid.